and welcome. Um, so you're probably wondering why I named it this. Yeah. So I was using Twitch and I recorded the first two episodes on that. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really do much. I just, created my character, went to, what is it, the first place you go to? Crap, I forgot the first place you go to. The first little town, village, or whatever. But I didn't really do much. I just went there, I went to, to recover the golden claw from Bleak Falls Barrow. I returned it to the guy, got the stone, and now I am currently outside of the village. And I am now on the road to Whiterun. So I will start recording my episodes on this now from now on. I will use Twitch to just record, multiplayer gameplay like Dying Light, Fortnite, stuff like that. Yeah, I'll try to record onto YouTube and Twitch, but I can't really make promises. I'll just try and record onto something once a day. So yeah, my Twitch link account should be on my YouTube description. If not, feel free to message me and I will send you guys a link or something, or I'll figure it out and send you guys, a link to my profile so you guys could add me or follow me or whatever. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna go towards Whiterun. The good thing is that we're not that far. Alright, let's go. Make my way. So here I am, Damien, New York. It's pretty sweet. Last save before I saved it, killed this guy real fast. Just because, Alright, so let's go. Wonder if I could have gone that way. I think I could have. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. Oh well. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is the road to Bleak Falls Barrow. So, do I have to take the other road? Ooh, almost killed myself. Oh, what's chasing me? Oh, somebody can escape now. What's going on right here? Ooh. Quick save. So, let's see. Imperials, right?
Imperial business. Be on your way.
What kind of
Imperial business? Be on your way.
Starcloak soldier.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone. Imperial business. Be on your way.
So I haven't decided who I wanted to join.
Citizen, I'm warning. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
I don't know who I want to be with, the Imperials or the Starcloaks. I'm gonna decide it at the moment. I think I'll just be on my way then. Catch you. Come here. Gotcha.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say. Everything's all right?
Oh! Attack the giant!
I'm gonna kill you.
Gonna use my magic.
Shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck. Blood on the wind. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time.
Who are the companions?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of an order of warriors, and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Where do you stand in the war?
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quick.
You look strong. Come to Jorrvaskr and be a companion. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands. Until next time.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I have traveled far across Tamriel to serve you. An astute question, for we are far from home. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away. But for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. May your road lead you to warm sands. The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more we
It is a strange sight. The white flakes that sometimes fall from the sky. That may be, but what if the wind blows bitter cold in this place? I hope that you will come.
The war? That is not a reason to leave. It is a reason to stay.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Trouble? I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Made it to Whiterun.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meal.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
You're creating a synthetic hurricane and trapping it in a 100-foot high tube. That's right. So, do we have a deal?
What would you
Hi,
have me
welcome
do
to
then?
Screen Hub, where
Nothing?
today we'll be talking about the
My lord,
untold
please.
truth
This is no
behind
time for rash action.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As Housecarl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
Then eventually inspire Canada's version of the show's format called The Dragon's Den. I admit there's some complexity.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
Shark Tank is produced by Mark Burnett and is based on the format of Dragon's
Keep your
Den,
distance.
along with two of its original dragons, Robert
Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youth and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife. So you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
Nearly doubling
I've
the
got
show's
my
average
eyes on
number
you.
of views to an upwards of 8 million. Finally, Lori Grainer would introduce herself to us in the 3rd season as a guest until becoming a regular in the 4th
So,
season.
you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own
Throughout
eyes?
the series' current 9 seasons, we've also seen numerous guests come and go, including Sarah Blakely, Chris Sacca, and even Ashton Kutcher. I was born in Croatia, which was a communist country when I was in Yugoslavia. We had dirt floors, hay, no running water for a long time. Who are the Sharks? Robert Herjavec is a self-grown businessman born in Croatia, where he was raised on his family's farm for most of his childhood.
By smear, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Lorenzus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The
The
Jarl
dragon is lurking in the
will
mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my young.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
NRT Incorporated for an astounding $66 million. She also began publishing the Whiterun report on real estate data trends in New York City around the 1970s, and that was another big success. You look at someone like a Mark Cuban. The man had more money than God. That's what that means. Then there's fashion mogul Damien John. Damien John was the founder and current CEO.
I'll introduce you to Farengar. He can be a bit difficult. Mages, you know.
$100,000 mortgage from his mom also helped him out a lot. These days, the Google company is worth well over $6 billion on its own, along with Damon himself being worth somewhere around
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
By season 3, the show's viewership would go well past 5 million, and then start to crack the top 100 in the ratings.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Your costs go through the roof. Okay. I'd like to get
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar.
I wonder what Irileth is so excited about. I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, we'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of course.
And with the show's increasing popularity, entrepreneurs would soon realize this, appearing on the show with no intent of actually giving up anything about their business. Instead of giving a legitimate offer to the group of investors, they'd use the opportunity as a way to market their own business. Singtrix and Hillbilly are a couple of examples. But hey, it's free promotion, right?
Guys making up stuff. Bunch of big guys just making up the numbers. I'm out. You let information get up, alright? Or the due diligence from Mouse Me Now, which is 1/3 of my news I do not close.
After the handshake. Now, if you understand anything about business, then you should know that handshakes on the show actually mean nothing when closing the deal. This is why after, the shark who might have given an offer could still back out of the deal. But why though? Well, entrepreneurs have been known to fudge their numbers just a little bit in order to appeal to the sharks.
What you find is that my ex-husband pushed sales back. That the sales numbers they swear they had were projections, not actual sales.
And as well, a claim can be made that the product offered has a patent, which is a crucial factor in most decisions, when in reality it's pending or was even declined after the on-show agreement was made.
Before tip deals, Christmas sweaters were old, they smelled terrible, and you could only find them in your local thrift store.
After the deal, once you do pass whatever due diligence your investors team makes to ensure that everything within the company is how it was represented in the pitch room, you're good to go, right? Well, that's how business is done. However, it does totally depend on which shark that you actually make the deal with. Some can be definitely more hands-on, like Mark Cuban, whose team often takes over the entrepreneur's accounting, website, packaging, design, and more. And some like to allow the entrepreneur to do their own thing, but of course the sharks are there to guide them and are always just a phone call or an email away.
If I offered you $30 million for the company, would you take it?
a Shark's investment? Well, it's all in the contract after the on-screen deal is made. You can either agree on it, or you don't. And usually, though, a Shark's just going to expect to make their money back in the long run, either when the business becomes successful, or they end up selling it off like the Groove Book.
Pretty impressed with their presentation and also the business idea.
And in a Shark Tank first, a mammoth acquisition, publicly traded Shutterfly acquiring for $14.5 million.
In the case that the business does flop after the deal is finalized, which isn't much to worry about, it's about what's written in the contract, and that's all.
Season 5, they formed and Evan Mendelsohn made a deal with Robert Hirschbeck for their ugly Christmas sweater company, Tipsy Hill.
Update segments. You better hope that your business takes off after the deal, because the update segments that we see are all handpicked by the Sharks themselves. Why, you may ask? Well, if a product has been doing well in sales, to have it appear on the show could actually boost sales immensely thanks to the added awareness. And that concludes what is the untold truth of Shark Tank. Feel free to leave a comment below. One person who leaves a comment
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
Are you feeling all right, dear? You look a little ill.
What is it, Hawk? All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks. I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy. My brother takes counsel from Proventus Avenici. What a laugh. He takes counsel from his daughter, and she's a bloody blacksmith.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Staying safe, I hope.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history. The history of Whiterun begins with your Vasker. As time passed, a thriving community. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. Well, there are 3 of them. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, that is an old tale. Long ago, the struggle between Olaf returned, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. There's no time to lose.
I need but a moment of your time.
What is it?
One of the servants had a wonderful idea. Fireproofing Dragon's Reach. In case of attack by, air.
Damn it, Proventus. I've got war lurking just outside my gates. And this is what you offer me? This? Be gone!
Of course.
Already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for...
The guards in Dragonreach say you've aided the Yard. On behalf of Whiterun, thank you.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. We will find her eventually.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been... I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
You don't stand a chance.
signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what they feel.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd. Got... Trapped when they tried to make a run for it.
God, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
God will save us! It's a dragon!
Come on!
no signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks... Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Still here somewhere. Corky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kineret, save us. Here he comes again.
Find cover and make every arrow count!
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do. I'm glad you're on our side.
Dragon? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, you're left? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, tell us. You believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now you know you're king. But I don't need some mythical dragon. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a gnome.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried? That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
I'm glad you're on our side.
My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others, too.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon. There's been talk amongst the guards that you are dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible. Favor a steel sword, do you? Good choice for slashing or stabbing. Everything's all right?
It's a receipt. Oh man, you are not gonna believe where it's from.
I'm the hope, right? Why is that a surprise?
Your temper doesn't always mix with me then, sports.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfero Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Not too shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it. Got some good pieces. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time. I don't claim to be the best. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Have you met my father? Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Until next time. I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the counsel my father provides to Jarl is his alone? Huh. Let's just say I advise.
So, that's it. No battle? Nothing end of the world-y happened? No. It's all hot dogs.
The advisor, and leave it at that.
You didn't catch the rainbow when you went? No. No, you're not.
Yes? I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got that one. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Out with it. Need something? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? The finest weapons and armor.
I'll take the 70s call. They want their suntan back. Snow and Hawkeye. His name's Gloria. Very respected, very noble, interdimensional craftsman. There's a file in the Avengers Tower.
I leave then. Have you met my father? I'd say we're... The city's ruled, but you're probably more interested in your value. Take a look.
Galaxy's greatest builder. He, its greatest smasher. We appreciate each other's talents. Why, he was just here earlier today regaling me with tales of smashing. You seem perplexed. He did confide that some of you are simple-minded. He said, what? Gloria, sorry to rush this, but Hope lost his memory sometime after he was here. We think he discovered something dangerous.
I work with my mother. Self-made vegetables.
You came here for the new statuette?
Old friend. Patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please! I really don't have any money, Braid. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Colos.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
What else could it mean?
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rungar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when we killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up High Hrothgar immediately.
Really be leaving at a time like this?
There.
We know there won't be an Earth left to worry about it. I've been in touch with Chief. They're on damage control until we shut down the problem.
There's no refusing summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, brother.
Well, then let's make sure it doesn't get that far. Hope you're gonna have to finish what you started.
They said of course I did. It was your idea. My idea. Tracked you down in Glorian's realm for a scheduled sparring match. After returning to Avengers Town, I suggested we come to the moon to continue our contest.
We still have a city to defend.
Ours was a mighty battle. I was winning.
Yes, my lord.
Chance to cross Baron silent. Combat tactics were valiant. I'm certain that your efforts to eat the beast would come to naught. Our colleagues damaged and no transportation. That's a brilliant idea.
Takes a while to make a dress down.
Be angry. I needed me for this.
Right now. Father,
Take a shot, Goldilocks.
You're spoiled.
Mighty blow from Mjolnir sent you back to Earth. Return with our teammates.
There's a sort of genius about that plan. Except for the amnesia and the
It's over.